In summer of 2015, Nerf released the Doomlands 2169 Blaster Series, Target exclusive in the United States. I'm not sure how it was released internationally, but they are out. And they released it with two debut blasters, the Vagabond, which is a 6-round long pistol with a shotgun pump, and the Lawbringer, which is a smaller rifle-style hammer prime with 12 rounds. And right off the bat, they're both, the same coloration and everything. They both are even almost the same size, and they're $10 apart. You got 6 darts versus 12. So I was having a hard time right off the bat trying to figure out, gosh, which one do I get? I figured I would try and lay that out for you guys to help you guys make a better decision if you have to pick just one. Interesting note, if you're on the fence about either of these blasters, I also have reviews of both of these. The Vagabonds here, the Lawbringers are here. They're both using recycled internals, so the Rebel Guardian crossbow is cleverly in here, and the hammer shot is in here, except it's just got 12 darts instead of 5. So you can't really buy these blasters for new tech, except for the fact that the Lawbringer has more ammo. This is literally the same amount of ammo as the Guardian, or even as the Strong Arm, which I compare it to in my review on this blaster. But let's start off with the Vagabond, since it is the one that I picked up first. The Vagabond, I love how this blaster looks, but over time I have come to loathe its ergonomics. Now maybe I've been spoiled by N-Strike Elite, or even to a point Zombie Strike, but this grip is kind of unacceptable in what I've come to know from Nerf. These little bumps on either side irritate me like crazy. Literally, they irritate the skin on the inside of my thumb here, and the seam that you can feel with your middle finger between the clear plastic and the gray there, it starts to dig into you after a while. The grip up here is fine, but man, when your main trigger grip is uncomfortable, it makes it tough to use for longer scenarios. However, I do love loading it. You've got these ridges on the outside that make it easier to flip through here. I've never had an issue with it, and it has a little bit more punch. But yeah, I think still it looks better than the Lawbringer. I say the Lawbringer is bad. This one, I just love this big, Trigun Mad Max awesome big revolver thing. So yeah, Vagabond versus the Lawbringer, which is, a little bit more money, a little bit more darts, a little bit more size, but not by much. Has this really nice hammer prime, and right off the bat, switching from this blast, from the Vagabond to the Lawbringer, so much more comfortable here. Which is kind of the whole theme of this blaster. Comfort, to me, in a blaster, you don't really notice over the long term. Whereas if it's not really a very comfortable blaster, after about 5 minutes you get sick and tired of using it. So the long haul, the Lawbringer is kind of set up for that. You have 12 darts instead of 6. You have extra ammo storage back here. You have a nice ergonomic design, but you don't have the range or the punch that the Vagabond has. This is getting a little bit less range, noticeably less punch, even when I'm just shooting a door down the hallway. I can hear this thing thwacking like crazy against the wood door, and this thing hits it, but not with the same ferocity for whatever, as the Vagabond. Got 2 tack rails instead of 1, yay. But in the end, is 12 extra darts and ergonomics better than cool looks and, less ergonomics? It's still a tough one to call. I would say, given those situations, if you're planning on using this blaster as a primary, this one, I would not use this one as a primary. This one, as awesome as it looks, would be such a pain to use in a long duration battle. Yes, you can reload it easily. You can reload this one easily too. I feel like it's a little bit easier in this. But man, the grip is just going to drive you nuts unless you're wearing like a glove or something, or you manage to smooth this thing out. The Lawbringer, it doesn't quite have the range. You guys know how to mod, you can fix that. But it's got the ammo storage. It's got more rounds before you need to reload. And the hammer prime is so comfortable on this. So I would say, for long duration stuff, go with the Lawbringer. For looking awesome, go with the Vagabond. And if I had to pick it all over again, I'd still pick the Vagabond because I think it looks sweet. Maybe I'm a sucker for pain, who knows. So these are the 2 debut blasters for Doomlands 2169. Hope this made your decision easier than mine, because I still can't make my mind up. Thanks, guys!